はい、始まりましたでしょうか。ケロロ仮面ゲームズです。ということで、本日もストリートファイター6やっていきたいと思います。昨日、ダルシムに使いを変えて、やってみたけれども、全然うまくいかんという感じでしたけれども、横にね、こっちに書いてある通り、性格診断では、やっぱエドモンド本田さんだったと。で、ダルシム使って最後にちょっと違うキャラクターをね使ってみようと思って DJ ってやつね使ってみたんですけれども、なんか DJ もねやっぱパッとせんかったっていうのがやっぱありましたけれどもね。で、なんだろう、多分簡単に作ったであろうこの横に載せてる性格診断、キャラ診断みたいな適当に作られたような性格診断がまさかこんなに合ってんのかっていう、もしかしたらね、その説もちょっと出てきてますね。ということで、昨日一瞬ちょっと使ってみようかなと思った DJ でゲームを進めていくのもありですが、ちょっとね、ここ自分の悪い癖がね、出てきてたなっていうのが思ったのが、なんだろう、何をするにしても人と違うことをしたいっていう、その発想がもう昔からあるせいで、みんなが使わないキャラでどうにか強くなっていこうっていう発想がもう僕の中に根強い、そういうのがあるんですよね。逆張り思考というか。その僕の逆張り思考を働かせたせいで、最初ダルシム使って、でエドモンド使って、でまたダルシムで挙句の果てに DJ を使おうとしてましたよね。これがいくないって言って、ちょっと今思ったのはやっぱ王道キャラで攻めて普通に練習した方がいいのかなっていうのも今じわーっと頭にきましたね。頭に浮かんできましたね。なんで今日は王道キャラちょっと使ってみようかなと思いますね。で、ここ1年ぐらいかな、流行りのゲームには全部乗っかって、で大体やっぱり王道な一番強いとされてるキャラクター、一番強いとされてる武器を使ってやっていくみたいなのが僕のスタンスだったのに、これを崩していましたね。今気づきました。それはもう昔からダルシムが好きだったとかね、そういう思いがね乗っかっちゃってましたけども、一番いいとされてるルークかな、モダンルークとかってなんか言うぐらい、ルークってすごいって言われる。一旦もうこれでねランクいっちゃいましょう。モダンルーク、これで一旦もうやっちゃいましょう。でトレーニングね。よし、ということで今日はちょっと、モダンでルークで、やっていきたいなと思いますね。ケロロさん、コンケロミラクレさんいらっしゃい。ケロルーク来たい。ただね、やっぱね、ルークね、あんま好きじゃないんだよな。なんだ今の。なんだこれ。出たこいつ。そんな好きじゃないけどランダムでやった時に意外と俺は使えた。イラつくバトルしてやんよ。もうなくなった。はいはいはい。いかん。
In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes. Player 1 can't afford to get hit again, but
いかんね。
Player 2 picks up
ケロの
the first
髪が
round.
緑になって
That'll
る。
give them a
い
psychological
つの
advantage.
話。 開けるのヒゲね。あ、ヒゲね。はい、昨日今日で緑にしていきました。
Everything up until now and everything from here on out is so vital.
ちょっと待って。
Player 2 chases them down. Huge opportunity.
どのボタンを押せばいいかすら分かってない。
Still slugging it out at this range.
やばい、負けちゃうよこれ。
Jump, rising uppercut. Barely blocks the jumping. Experiencing burnout. Blossom jumps up, sets up in there.
あれ。モダンルーク一番簡単で聞いてたんだが、あれおかしいな。あれおかしいな。ちょっと待って、どのボタンで一番ここら辺か。こら辺か。
Player 1 in that dangerous burnout state. Can they outlast it? Player 1 doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. Not a good thing. Okay, creating some space here. Taking stock. Neither fighter is willing to back down from this exchange. Drive gauge finally recovers.
はい、からの。
Turns the drive gauge.
あ、全然繋がってないね。
Goes for the super art?
おい、全部大縄かお前。
Life lead is opening up, but that can still be overcome with smart drive use. In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes. The Condor experiencing burnout. Throws a fireball. The quarter makes it hard to escape. What'll be the
よいしょ
takes in the throw.
はい、少しずつ練習やなしやからしゃあないかもしれん。しゃあないのかもしれない。濁していく。
Opts to create space to start. Who's going to start things off?
なんじゃそれ。
Jumps in.
俺ね、ルークの投げ技めっちゃ得意なのよ。
That throw will do some good.
ドーン。投げオンリーでいったのか。
On point right now. But who's gonna blink first? Rushes that
よいしょ、言ったそばから違う技。
choose to spend the meter. It's a good
ドルルルバホーン。
So, what's next? Picks up the counter. This is going to be huge.
よいし
Throws
ょ。
them away. Are we gonna see a comeback here? Close range projectile. They're in range. We gonna see a jump in? A dash? Dashes out the cage.
ガードしているはず。いや、関係ないやつ。
Still alive?
あら、これやられるんちゃうか。ちゃいますの。おお、ギリギリ。
Still in this.
うおしょー、バゴーン。
Player 1
失礼しまし
gets the win in
た。
a convincing fashion.
なめてましたね。一発目があんなだったからね。
Not over yet. Let's
2回目でこの応用力だぜ。
reads the command grab. Solid combo. Decent damage. What's next? Starts off zoning with fireballs.
あー、はめてきた
Takes
ね。
the chance to hurt him. What's going to follow the combo? Player 2 chases
おっ
him,
と
trips him up. Very solid.
おっと
At this range, many attacks can connect if you stick
ぶち
something
切れか
out. The neutral game is very important. Heading into the end game now. Goes for the
ド
super.
ルルルル
All right, what's coming up next? Blossom uses a fireball to try and drive rush to keep it going. Combo with the target
シ
combo.
ンプルに殴っていく。
Closing moments of the match. One hit's gonna do it. Charges forward. They return to set.
よいしょー。はい、は
Comes
い。
from behind to pick up the win. They took advantage of every chance.
いい。
Player 1 with a good start to the fight. But
普通
can't
勝った後
take it
こ
up.
のゲームのキャラクターがうざい動きするならわかるけど、
Decides not to rush in without
プレイヤーがねうざい動きしてい
throws
く。
a fireball. That's some big juicy damage on that counter hit. Neither of them willing to back off here. Big thing.
おいしょい。
Player 1 will have to deal with this dangerous bout of burnout for a while. Out of drive game. Now's the time. Experiencing burnout. This is gonna hurt.
ドルルルルバゴーン。簡単。
Real test of
余裕
nerves.
っち。
Gets a risky buff in. Shows some big low attack to pick up the win this
余裕
round.
っち。
Player 1 brings it home. Let's see if
Inside.
they can build themselves a streak.
ナイスカウンターありがとうございます。 つかみいいぞあのいいねしていいですか、いいねしていいですかは許可いらないね。許可いらないね。これはさすがに無理だわ。楽しくなってきた。ナイス。ちょっとね、さっきのは射程がね俺と違ったからいけたんやけど、同じジャンルの射程は無理だな正直。溜めていく。
Huge opportunity here with no way to backdash out of danger. Player 1 is in.
竜巻旋風剣長っ。
off the table. Oh, can they survive this timed burnout? Nails the anti-air. What's their game plan here at this critical stage? Player 1 is gonna have to wait for that drive gauge. Can they stick it out? Ends with a projectile.
無理だわ。
Player 2 picks up the first round.
同じ射程の相手には無理だ。
Everything up until now and everything from here on out is so vital. Player hits him.
よいしょ。
Ups the damage on that by opting to go for the overdrive.
ミスっていく。
Experiencing burnout. Player 1 has an empty drive gear. This is a very precarious
ちょっといろいろ
Both fighters planning something.
昇竜拳の位置とか覚えたい。マジかよ。ルークもどうやら昇竜拳みたいなやつ一瞬出したから、その昇竜拳の位置とか覚えたら多分いいんじゃないのって思ったけど。あ、防げんぞ。どうでしょう。
Neither of them willing to back off here. Impacts are no go. Forcefully closes the gap.
モガー
Sticks the combo.
ヨガーチ。
Overhead. Heading into the end game now. It's getting tense. Ah, burnout.
あー、ぶね、ダボー。
The pressure is so intense here. At this range, many attacks can connect if you stick something out. The neutral game is very important. KO.
こいつの竜巻旋風剣切れないな。ゆったり飛んでやがる。
Stops the attack by using a drive bear. Shoots off a fireball up close. Brushes off the impact. You can block impacts, but you're gonna lose some drive gauge when you do. Early round decisions are experiencing burnout. Player 1 will have to deal with this dangerous bout of burnout for a while.
なんじゃそれ。
What will happen here? Player 1 doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. Not a good thing. Out of drive gauge. Now's the time. Jumps up. Quick dashing. Throws a fireball. Gotta be careful not to whip at this range. Goes with the safe stuff with that target combo. Connects with the throw. Both fighters planning pumps the brakes on the impact. Reverse. Drops them hard. Burnout activates. What are they gonna do? Any mistake here is gonna be fatal. What's it gonna be? Oh boy. Both running empty on drive.
やばい。いやー、あとちょっとやったのね。ちょっと成長したけど。波動拳じゃない。昇竜拳の位置。昇竜拳の位置だけ教えてほしい。ここがこれ。下がったらこれ。これ意味ないね。あ、これだ。これね。はいはいはい。それだけも持ち合わせとけばいい。うわー、苦手だな。こいつも射程意味わからんぞこいつ。まあガードだけ固めとこうか。結局攻撃は優勢しすぎてガードしてないっていうパターンめちゃくちゃあった。 Move.
What are we going to see
Move.
transpire between these fighters? No one knows, but this is going to be a must-see match.
やっぱルークね、見た目が好きじゃないのかな。もうテンション上がんないんだよな。そもそもね。あ、ラグい。これどうなる？固まってます。ラグいです。あれ？ちょっと自分の位置で。お、始まった。マジか？
The fight's now underway. This is Vicious with the play-by-play. Tries to get a breather with a projectile. Denying them a breather there with a long-range fireball. Not much damage dealt so far, but they may be looking for an opening to run with. Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. Buys some time by driving them into the corner. And now they can create some big chances to do damage here. Uses the target combo to take a chunk of damage off the
Oh my god!
Adds on a bit extra to that to make sure the opponent walks away with a full plate. Player 2 in that dangerous burnout state. Can they outlast it? Player 2 doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. Not a good thing. This is the range where things get messy. Can they utilize their reach or bait each other out? Both sides backing off to form their game plan. Throws out a projectile. Recovers from burnout. Combo with the target.
やば8。おれい。
That's going to lead to a juicy punish counter. Player 2, just
危ねえ。
Player 2
危ねえ危ねえ。
with the first strike, but they can't get complacent.
ルークルークルーク。おかしいよね、回線ね。確実にこれナイスアザース。これは多分敵の DJ の回線が悪いんだと思うんだよな。さっきまで俺なんともなかったから、多分 DJ の回線がおかしい。あいつ飛んだか。飛んでなかった。
Sandblast throws a fireball. Air slasher. Player 2 spent the super art to take the last round, but how will they handle the meter deficit?
うわ、そこでよう掴んできたわ、お
What
い。
kind of game plan do they have? Drive rush to keep it going. What'll happen here? Player 1 creates a good corner opportunity. Big chance here to do some damage if they can keep the corner pressure up. Gets the combo. Grabs and throws
Yo,
it
yo.
away. Going in? One mistake here is all that's needed to finish the round. What's going to happen here in the latter half?
つかみバトルしよるんか、おい。う
Side switch in the corner. Knew the throw was coming. Ooh, what a
わ、つかみバトルしよるんか、おい。
breather. Oh,
1番、2番、3番。よいしょ。あ、いいね。
Player 2 flipping breaks through with
いいね。
Gotta hand it to
バウンド、うざいやろ。
They put on a
1番、
great
2番。オッケー。いや、こいつ回線おかしいわ。うん。DJ は回線がおかしかったですね。あとこれも覚えました。あとね、前入力してないのにあれになって、これになってるんだよな、たまーに。あとは普通にあれでいい。あー、嫌い。宿命のライバルと言っても過言ではないですね。ム
We're
ム
in for something special right here, right now.
よいしょ。宿命ってやつか。
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Tries to bait him with the projectile. Not much damage dealt so far. They may be looking for an opening to run with. What's the
狙ってま
play
した
here?
ね。
Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. Buys some time by
こい
driving
つ
them into
だ。
the corner. And now they can create some big chances to do damage here.
え
Player 1 is going to have a
なん
hard
で
time managing their drive now. If they can't escape this rock-solid corner pressure, this round is over. They're jostling for the dominant position in the corner.
こいつゲージ何本あるんですか。
Awesome with a target combo. KO.
こいつゲージ意味わからんわ。
Player 2 picks up the
ほとんどあれで
all-important
使いやがった
first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling.
猫かわいい。
Awesome. Checks him with the projectile. Player 1 didn't manage their drive properly through that round. Meter management is absolutely vital, and they need to manage it properly for this coming
Yo,
round. Brushes that off and keeps going. Super hard hits a good spot.
はい、1番、2番、3番。ダボー
This is
ダ
a
ボー
very
チ
precarious situation. Out of drive game. Now's the time.
ケミ
Turn to center stage. Grabs and throws them away.
ぐーらうぜえだろがおい。
Player
さっき
1
君がやってきたことですよ。
burnout activates. And they create an opportunity for themselves to seal the get the blow out of the hooligan. Smart aggressive play there. Goes with a closes it out.
ゲージなくてもコンボめちゃくちゃつながるわ。
Real fight starts now.
ルーク楽ですね。全然大丈夫だわ。
Stark knocks him out of the air. Uses the gauge for a super.
はい、1番、2番、3番。
Racer hits with a speed range.
バカ
Player 1 with a slight lead. Will they capitalize? Huge chance after that wall splash. Player 1 can't let the ball snipe. Crowns him from above. Oh, here we go. Nothing stops this train. Only the best of players can come back. Reads the jump in perfectly.
相性が良くなってきた
Watch
ぜ
the。space between the fighters now. What are they cooking up? Oh, they changed sides.
ダンション
Player 1 is a force to be reckoned with.
ヌルヌールですね。悔しいなってますね。
Not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Jumps in, hits him with a stop and bop. Rising uppercut.
なんか勝手にコンボ決まっちゃうんだが。
We've got both sides without a drive gauge. How will they overcome this? Will they press the attack or wait and recover? This could be make or break. One fighter's drive gauge is just about empty. Can they recover or are they in trouble here? Takes them all the way to the corner with that. How much damage can they deal before the opponent's drive gauge replenishes? From up above. The throw misses. At this range, many attacks can connect if you stick something out. The neutral game is very... Oh!
どっち
Absorbs the
よいしょ
bad news.
つなげれなかった。
What'll happen here?
よいしょはい OK 君がしてきた攻め口ですよ。ブーメランですよ。やばい、このステージ審判おるやん。よく見たら真ん中に。警戒してますね。えらい。ガードしているはず。あー、できてない。うわ。
Player 1 will have to deal with this dangerous bout of burnout for a while. Spikes.
いいすくい上げ。
Spacing is so on point right now. But who's
あれすくってこないでいいの？あら。ファッキュー。あらファッキュー。
Player 1 needs to use their SA to counter attack connects. Great sense to take advantage of even the
ルーク慣れてきたね。ナイス。あだよ。慣れてるけど今これあれだよね。ランクの審査中。なんかまだわからん。どっち？持ってかれた。あー、持ってかれた。あー、持ってかれた。激おこですね。まあ審査中のやつにやられるっていうのがね屈辱だったんでしょうけど。キャミウィン。よいしょ。
What's next? Good work staying in throw range there. Sticks the jump in. Uncomfortable space here. Can they clip each other on the edge? The super
い
early
や
jumpers
ー取れんかったか。
They're at the center of the stage.
はい、俺の勝ち。
They can open up this round big by converting this punishment. All right, what's coming up next? Getting into the end game now. It's getting tense. Was looking for that jump attack. Glass overdrive can't
何
fight. Player one can't afford mistake.
危ね
Player one
危
picks
ね
up
危
the
ね
always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling.
Round 2. Fight.
Who's going to start things off? Who will gain control of the match in the early charges forward? Takes the trip. Player 2 is going to have a hard time managing their drive now. Still slugging it out at this range. Player 2 has the life advantage. There's been some back and forth, but no
Nani?
one has dominated the fight. Full SA meters on deck for both sides. This burnout activates. Player 1 in dire straits with burnout. Rushes that off
う
and
わーおち
uses the target combo as a filler. They're going for the super art.
危ね
For the level 1 Vulcan blast. A super art. Life lead is there.
危ね
but still anyone's game. Turn
う
K.
わー無理で
This
無理
is
で
the
した
final round. Expect
いけそうやったけどねゴリ押しで
Fight. Round. Fight.
ケミーがマジで嫌いだ
Jacks with a sandblast. Long range fireball to break the silence. Pokes with a medium kick. Sets up with the jump in.
あジャブでい
Player
こ
2 throws them. How long can this offensive assault continue? Shoots and
どっち
shot.
君君
Cross that off.
2回連続はなしでしょう
Target combo into
聞いてないよ
both sides getting- This is gonna hurt. And whip. They're wide
よい
open.
しょ
Sends them, it turns out. This may turn into a big chance. Throws them. Amazing. Will this super art do anything? Nails the eraser. And this is gonna do big damage. Face. Player 1 is bound. They pick this time to
どうなる
lock this
うわー
This is gonna kill.
思い出したよね
No doubt about it. It is
うわうわうわ
over.
顔かわいそうすぎ
Player 2 has gotta be feeling good getting the win at
ダ
that.
メな顔やったよやられ方ちょっと扇風機調節しよ
Here comes a new challenger.
And they've gone for the same character. Neither side's gonna want to lose this one.
ううわルークやん
The fight's now underway. This is
え
vicious
あ俺がこっち
play-by-play. Shoots off a projectile from downtown to
俺が
check
こっ
their
ちかい
approach. Jump in, finds the mark.
これ俺だよね
Ooh, will they hit?
あ俺が赤だよ
Whip?
ね
Or even charge in? Tricky territory.
ルーク先輩じゃないですか
Player 2 has the life lead. Can they
どう
exploit
した
this
どうした
advantage? They're not gonna allow any jump-ins. Combo with the target combo. Great
Go,
work
go.
finding the opening. Turns it up a notch and sends them to the corner. Taking some
あ
KO.
ららら
Player 2 takes the
Senpai.
round like a thief in the night. What else
先
can
輩
they
です
get
よ
away
ね
with?
え俺だよね勝ったの俺どっち俺赤い方だよねこれ
Opts to create space to start. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Whiffs the throw.
よいしょ
Gets the throw.
これナメプ案件かもしれん
Continues on the offensive.
ワンチ
This
ャン
shows you how vital the corner game is. Chase them down and score the throws. Player 2 will look to apply pressure here. Big chance here to
これワンチャンナメプ案件だ
keep the corner pressure up. Throw leaves them wide open. Blossom attempts to break the stalemate with a fireball. Going in, you've got to be mindful of reach and jump-ins, and this hits them with a stopping bomb. Goes with a safe stuff. Just goes for it at this range. Jumps in. Can they create an opportunity for themselves to steal?
ナメプできなかった
With a super.
全然できなかった
Nails the array.
毎回投げで倒してやろうと思ったんやけど
Big damage and create some space. Player 1 is on track to steal this back after that super.
はい、逆転されていく。
Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go
あ、そうだ
all
ね
in from this point.
俺赤い方だよね。ちょっと服装赤に変えとこう。
Fires a blast. Who will come out on top in this? All the throw connects. They're going for the super art. The super doesn't hit. Finds the target. Blasts him. Looking for a hole. Sandblast. Drive gauge management here is going to be vital. Both fighters will have to decide whether they want to go with an all-out offense powered by their drive or play it safe and conservative. Player 1 is barely hit the super art to show up what a PhD and fighters can do for you. Player 1 needs to take advantage of this gauge.
2回もしてくんの？
Impact squat. Noticeable life lead. Is a comeback still possible? Nice fireball. Fires a blast. Neither fighter is showing any signs of backing down. What a finish!
いやでも射程が長いわ。はい、ルーキー。腕太。何のキャラ使っても絶対ルーキーなんですわ。ルーキーの壁は越えれないのですわ。
Not close enough for the throw. Gets the jump in. You can open up chances to do big damage by baiting something out, getting that opening, and then jumping in.
まさか
Player
の
2 is in burnout. Drives off the table. One fighter's drive gauge is just about empty.
まさか
Can they
の
recover or are they in trouble?
よいしょ。
Checks them with the projectile. At this range, many attacks can connect if you stick something out. The neutral game is very important here. Blast them! Player 2 experiencing burnout. KO.
おいおいおいおいお
Player
い。
2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a
なんていう
psychological
技なんやろ。
advantage.
サンドバッグ出てるかもしれない。
Sandblast. Looks like they want to put a new spin on things with that fireball. Player 1 was kept on their toes all round and didn't utilize their drive gauge efficiently. We may see them pay a bit more attention to that as we head into the next round. Can they stop this life lead from getting bigger? Now, can they finish the job? Player 2 is in a pretty good situation with a meter advantage.
あ、これ使ってくる
Stuck
と
in
思う
the
一
corner
回。
but not going down
Okay.
without a fight. Ah, burnout activates. We have super arts on deck. There's still a chance to turn this around. They're going for the super art.
ええ
Both fighters planning some super art. A real
Ne.
test of nerves here. Can they make the most drive impact misses? Jumps up. Poses them. Their spacing is so on point right now. But who's gonna brings the impaler? Jump.
あ粘ったけど
This is the
粘
final
ったけど
round.
ね。
Expect to see some fireworks.
ちょっとこいつ終わったらルーク変えてまたちょっと王道一人。
Fires a blast.
あ、俺こっちか。
From above. Player 2 needs to use the threat of the corner here. Close range projectile. Super art to show up what a
Ah,
PhD
quite
fighters can do for you.
モダンだな。
Player 1, this is gonna hurt. Oh my god, what a throw tech. Target combo it throws.
Ooh.
How long can this offensive assault continue? Player 2,
こいつが
there's a burnout. No, tries to act quickly but whiffs the attack. Player 2,
ああ、抑えれんかったか。
are done.
お、負けた。
Player 1 comes away
もう一
with
回
the
せないかん
win.
やん、こうなったら。終わった、逃げた。やばい。エントリーしてしまった。ちゃう。マッチングしてしまう。誰だっけ。あ、そうそう、竜。ちょっと竜にしとこうかな。王道で言ったら竜と、今一番ランキング入ってんの誰なんやろな。竜と剣とルーク。 スト6
Here comes a new challenger.
ランク帯別使用キャラ。
How's this match gonna
うわ
shake
ダルシム
out? It's gonna be exciting to see.
ダルシム来た。あ初めてかも敵でダルシム来たの。
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Tries to get a breather with a projectile. Trying to control their opponent here from a distance.
こいつがやってきたんやからなこの勝負。
Let's see their approach. Jump in finds the mark. You can open up chances to do big damage by
よう
baiting
掴んできた
something
な
out,
今。
getting that opening, and then jumping in. Will that drive impact get punished? Miss your mark with an impact and you're open to a punish. Player 1 doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. Not a good thing.
待って使いやすくねえか。
Well-timed corner switch.
ゲージなくなってると思えんぞ。
Player 1 has fires off the Shinku Hadouken. Closing moments of the match. One hit's gonna do it. Player 2 can't use a gutsy fireball. Gets the round.
使いやすくね。
Takes the round like a thief in the night.
適当でもいけるぞ。
What else can they get away with? Changes things up with an overhead. Brushes that off and keeps going. Teleports. That's gonna rattle up. Good heads-up decision, opting for the drive impact. Player 1 can't use burnout activates. Shinku Hadouken. Both fighters planning something.
どこい。
Will look to apply anti-air.
竜巻旋風剣これだ。え
Well, listen,
ユ
when you're
ウ
locked
簡単
in,
すぎん。
you're locked
ダルシムが悪いんかな。
That was a decisive win.
どこがどこか分からんでもなんとなくでうまいことやってくれるんだけど。
Going to play out. Are we going to witness a blow up here? Checks him with a projectile. Charges in with authority. Player 2 has used up all of their drive gauge. Can they outlast it? Player 2 in that dangerous burnout state. Trips him up. Blocks the jump in. Grabs him.
掴みす
Closes
ぎ
the
ね
gap
お
for
前は
the
よ。
grab. The low kick is blocked.
今の避ける。
Both fighters decide to reset the pace and assess the
この
situation.
ダルシムは俺より強いぞ。
Matching each other move for move, going
ダルシム選手権ではな。
into the point of the match. Player 2 chases them down.
こいつこいつ
The throw misses. Burnout activates. Player 1 needs to hold pay.
おお
Player 2 takes the round like a thief in
こい
the
つ
night.
伊達にやってきてない
What
な。
else can they get away with? They both showed their hand
俺が波動拳打つと思って下から攻めてきたなこいつ。
Both fighters want to stop. Charges forward.
竜巻旋風剣がえぐい。使いやすいこれ。
Hits them with a stop and pop.
竜巻旋風剣がえぐいわ。
What's their game? Dawson serving up a sick burn with a sunburst. Player 1 is in a pretty good situation with a meter advantage. What separates the good from the great in this game is smart gauge management. Player 2 will have to deal with this dangerous bout of burnout for a while. Out of drive gauge. Now's the time. Player 1 can't use any drive moves without burning out. Grab throws them. The engagement here, they're going for the super art. Both fighters planning something. Can they create it? Hit the drive.
うわー負けた。
Makes in the throw.
さっき負けて
Player 2
次負けただけだからもう一個あんの
Let's
か。
see if they can build themselves a streak.
竜ナイツあるじゃん。
How is this rematch
You-
going to play out? Are we going to
No,
witness a blow up here?
簡単か
From
も。
low heavy to just out of range for that throw. Player 2 with the life lead.
竜巻旋風剣もそれ食らうのか。
Player 1 in that dangerous burnout state. One fighter's drive gauge is just about empty. Can they recover or are they in trouble here? Player 2 chases them down. Very solid corner switch. They're being absolutely relentless with this fireball pressure in the corner. Life lead is opening up, but that could still be overflow heavy for the win.
結構ガード極めた
Player
ら
2 takes the
全然
round
竜
like
で
a thief in the
いいぞ。
night. What else can they get away with? They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? Just out of range for that throw. Overdrive art. Digs in deep to get that drive impact. Hits back with the drive impact on the recovery.
全然でもモダンっぽくない。モダンのコンボのつなぎ方がないわ。あれ終わってた。終わってました。あれ終わってました。気づいたらトレーニングしてなかったからね。とりあえずは竜どこだ。ブー。これは分かった。ここジャブだけ。あ、もうちょっとやらせてくれ。一回キャンセルするのもだるいし。あ、大丈夫だ。あ、下ボタンは一発当たったらここ以外はむずいな。なんかパンチは繰り出せるんだが。
What are we going to see transpire between these fighters? No one knows, but this is going to be a must-see match.
服装カジュアルになってますやん。絶対中国の服の方がかっこいいって。
This is a good range to test the opponent's reaction to fireballs. Denying them a breather there with a long-range fireball. The throw connects for counter hit damage. Can they use the corner to mount a comeback? Gets out of the corner. Player 1 creates a good corner opportunity. That's some big juicy damage on that counter hit. Player 1 is almost dead, but some clutch drive move KO. Player 2 takes the round like a thief in the night.
パディ決めた後がなんかな。
Starting off with fireballs right from the get-go. Heats it up with a combo into super. Player 2 has a slight life lead. Shoots off a fireball up close. You know their fireball game is solid because they're only throwing it when their opponent can't jump them. Player 1 is gonna hit them with a stop and drop. Overdrive Hashogakis for more damage. Takes the opponent out of the air. This is a chance to dictate the pace. They return to center stage. Gotta be careful. Fires off the Shinku Hadouken.
これか。
Uses the target combo as a filler.
軽い技はね。
Quick breather.
うわー、ゴリ押ししてきたこいつ。
Snug in the bread basket. Turns out. Player 2 can't use any drive.
こいつコンボめっちゃつなげてくるわ。
Oh my god, they just choked it up. Oh my god.
あ、こいつ逆転してきた。こいつめっちゃつないでくる。怒ってましたね。
Checking with the fireball. How will they react? Looks to add more pressure by parrying the projectile. Uses the parry to deal with that projectile. We're just getting started here. Who will take control? Hits them with a stop and pop. Player 2, what's this Shinku Hado gonna do? What were they thinking? Player 1 has the surprisal from above. Risky play, but it pays off. They're in range. We gonna see a jump in? Will this super art do anything? Excellent read. Neither fighter is showing change of plans. This may turn into a big chance. Knock them out of the air. A jump? Throws them. What now? Player 1, nothing stops him.
うまっ。合わせてきた。待ってましたかと言わんばかりの感じですね。死んだもういい死んだ。酒飲まない系中国マジやわ。全然こいつ酒飲んでチャージしてこんな。もう服装ももうこいつモダンの動きじゃないよ。
Both fighters are looking for a way to get in, but there's still time to feel out the situation. How are they going to deal damage? What's the play here?
おかしい
Starts with the jumping.
おかしいね
Open up chances to do big damage.
掴んでくるぞ
by baiting
つなげすぎ
and then jumping in. Player 1 pushes the opponent into the corner. What's their game plan here at this critical stage?
全然落とさんやこいつ
Pressuring the situation with the charge in. In a dire situation, they can't afford to
うわ
up
こい
with
つ
drive impact.
手数でご利用してく
Picks
る
up
ぞ
the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage.
Round 2. Fight.
Time for a drink. They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? Player 1 chases them down. They gotta be careful not to overextend or their opponent might go for a side kick. That's not gonna hit. Ooh, what's this? What's
こい
gonna
つう
happen?
め
There's the impact.
よう反応できるよそんな
Not gonna let go unpunished. Going in? Player 2 can't use any drive moves without burning out. Stuck in the corner, but crowns him from above. Both fighters are trying not to get trapped in the corner. Who's gonna take it?
こい
Springs
つようこん
forward
な
with the
反応
drive
してくる
and
な本当にこいつ相性悪いな
oh. Let's see if they
相
can
当
build
練習しそう
themselves
な
a
動きや
streak.
本当にコンボ練習中やねあれ完全にねコンボに関してめっちゃ練習してるわこれはこうかむずいちょっとクラシックで波動拳のはいはい
New challenger.
微妙なキャラきた
Our fighters are ready to lay it all on the line.
始めようか。
呼ばれて剣山
Round 1. Fight.
All right, first round. What's going to happen? The drive
Wow.
impact connects them a sweet punish counter.
そっち系ね
Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. Huge opportunity here with no way to backdash out of danger. Will that drive impact get punished? Player 1
とことん外していく
is just about out of drive after that.
あれやったら相手が思い出して
What a
ねやっぱやってくんだよな
Now they need to capitalize
やば
on
い相性悪い
this chance.
全部がいかん
End of the round. KO.
全部が裏面でだ相性悪い
Player
です
2 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling.
ランパートライフライン
Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Shoots off a fireball up close. Flushes that off and keeps going. Whiffs the throw. Were they baiting them
Hey.
into that? Punishes there with the drive impact.
こ
Really
ういうことでしかやらねえんだよな
Player 2 is working with a better game. What can they do with it? What separates the good from the great in this game?
竜巻旋風剣パンチ一発で止められる
Going
の
on the offensive? Smart play with the throw. The throw mid-fires off the Shinku Hadouken. Both fighters planning something? Now critical.
Ara.
What's gonna happen?
ああ食らったか
Yo, we're dealing with a real
ス
gambler.
プラトゥーンされていく
Still willing to risk it all on this critical arc to deal the cash money damage they need. Jumps? This can lead to some big damage.
あこいつ
They're
まあ
wide open. Player 1 has depleted their drive move. Connects with the
危ね
throw. They were waiting for it. Any mistake here.
うわ
That win wasn't luck. That was
負け
a
た
100% plan.
Kimberly.
Player 2 was an absolute
なんじゃ
beast
こいつ
in that match.
いやでも結果が命って言ったらさやっぱ竜
Not over yet.
使いやすいと思ってもやっぱ負け続いてるからダメなのかも
Long range fireball to break the silence. Combo with the target combo. Not much damage dealt so far, but they may be looking for an opening to run with. Player 1 pushes the opponent into the corner. Buys some time by driving them into the corner. And now they can create some big chances to do damage. Player 1 will be in the goes for the super art. Alright,
こんなに負
what's
け
coming
続
up
いてるなら
next?
ダメだよな多分
Coming through. In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes. At this range, many charges forward. Down to the
こいつ見て打ってくんのうまいわ、本当に。
going to lead to a juicy punish counter. Knockdown and player 1 has depleted their drive. KO.
こいつほん
Player
と見
2
て
on the board
判断
first
して
with
く
the
んのう
win.
ま。
They'll want to keep the pressure on.
うざー、キャラうま。こい
Opts to create space to start. Who's going to start things
つこ
off?
のキャラでこんなうまいやつはおる？
Combo with the target combo. Player 2 needs to use the threat of the corner here. They gotta be careful not to overextend or their opponent might go for a side switch. They just won't. Delivers the pain right to their doorstep. Player 2 is in a pretty good situation with the meter.
わかった、こいつジャンプが多いから、
Reaction to go air to air. Was
ジャン
hungry
プが
for
多
the
いからだ。
grab.
捕まえる系ばっかじゃないとダメだわ。
A quick breather.
今更だけど、
Not much life.
今更分かったわ。ジャンプが多いから、掴み技も掴みにくいし、
Let's see if they can build up
飛び道具も当たりにくいんか。てかああいうジャンプが多いキャラにはもうご利用していくエドモンド系の攻め方じゃないと。全然覚えれん。こうこうこう。
Here comes a new challenger.
負けてばっかりからな。ただこいつでランクは終わるね。
Oh, looks like these two have more beef than a Philly cheesesteak.
こいつで2回ぐらい戦ったらもう多分俺のランク決定されるから。
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Tries to bait him with the projectile. They're not going to allow any jump-ins. Wow. Shut down. This is the perfect range to reach out and tag them with something. Player 2 chases them down. The move whips and they get nailed with a punish counter. Take goes for the super art. Will that drive impact get punished? Just out of range for that. Okay. Player 1 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Looks like they want to establish a rhythm with their ground game. Delivers the pain right to their doorstep. Charges forward. Player 1 needs to use the threat of the
正
corner.
直これだけでいいんだよな。
Breather.
いらんことせんでいいんだよ
Risky up close scrap still going. Digs in deep to get that drive in. Not the Jingu Hadouken. The super doesn't hit. Finds the target. Player 1 is in a very good spot now. The KO.
な。正直これだけでいいんだわ。
Player 1
竜
brings it
竜
home.
っていうキャラをよう
Let's
考
see
えた
if
ら
they
そう
can
だ。
build themselves a streak.
波動拳と竜巻旋風拳と昇竜拳だけでいいんだよ。
Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet.
至らんこと考えんでいいわ。
Some with the projectile.
これがモダンだ。
Counter.
これぞモダン。
Still slugging it out here. The drive parry was successful. A parry here puts drive gauge in the bank, which really could help later in the round. Takes a big gamble and rips out a raw
Whoa.
super. That's some big juicy damage on that counter hit. Life lead opens up. The pressure is so intense, picks up the win with
これ
the
でいいんだわ。
good read. Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Goes with the projectile for their opening shot. They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? Goes for the super art?
当たらんかったか。
With the break in.
扇風機やん。
Can they charges forward? Good heads up decision opting for the drive impact. Roughing up the body. Knockdown at this. Shin Hashogaki is gonna sting. Gotta be careful not to whip at this range. Cuts in with the drive impact. Hashogaki experiencing burnout. Jumps in, crowns him from above. A quick breather. And whip. What a
ここ
miss!
でいいんだわ。忘れた。
Player 1
これでいいんだわ。
brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves
カウ
a
ンター返し
streak.
こっちもやりやすい。カウンター返しね。いや、まさかストレート勝ちでこいつ終わっちまったわ。カウンター返しね、結構ね、ほんと同時押しぐらいじゃないとね、反応せんのよ。向こうが押した同時押し。
New challenger.
だからもうほとんどがまぐれみたいな感じじゃない、カウンターって。 相手がやってくるっていうのを分かっててじゃないと絶
Our
対無理
fighters are ready to lay it all on
な
the
のはも
line.
う一目瞭然やねん。
どうぞよろしく。
いい戦いになりそうだ。
波動拳
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Well
あ
timed command
こいつ
throw
つかみがんだわ。
checks with the projectile. It's the start of the round. How will they start their approach? Very nice anti-air there. They read their opponent like a book. Takes a trip. Captain goes for the super art. They're at the center of the stage. What happens here will have consequences later on. And that attack ends it.
ちょっとねちょっとねコツつかみすぎじゃない？何か掴んでない？竜の何かを掴んでるやん俺。
Starting off with fireballs right from the get-go. Checks them with the projectile. A Shogeki, and now risky up-close scrap still going. Player 2 hits them with a
そうね。ああいうのはもう
will have to
分かっとかないといけないね。
about a burnout for a while. Going on the offensive. Player 1 will look to apply pressure here. They gotta be careful not to overextend or their opponent might go for a side sweep.
こういうことよね。
Are we gonna? They're going for the super art.
はいこういうことよ。負け知ら
Player
ず
2 brings it
選
home.
択肢に負け
Let's
いら
see if
ず
they can build themselves a streak.
それ以上知る由もなく負けて泣くこともなく
Here comes a new challenger.
ただこいつはどうだろう。こいつ本当に苦手だもんね。コツ掴んできた本当に。No
How's this
No
match gonna shake out? It's gonna be exciting to see.
あ審判おるとこですよ。公平なジャッジ行われます
Try
よ
to do here in the first round. Tries to bait him with the projectile. Opts for the
あ
throw.
こいつ掴むんだ。
Was well in range to score the throw. But dangerous range here. You don't want to get jumped on a long recovery move, or you're gonna eat tons of damage. Knockdown. Grabs him. Steps in for the throw. Player 1 chases them down. And a super activation. Looking to score some juicy damage. Heading into the end game now. It's getting tense. Player 2 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? How will they take advantage of everything that's happened?
届くんですかそれ。
Dashes forward. Delivers the pain right to their doorstep. Player 1 is in a pretty good situation with the
ま
meter
あ
in
そうだ
it.
ね。
With this kind of gauge gap, they'll want to think about when to use it
あ
and
もうこ
not
いつ
be trigger happy.
強行突破に出た
Player
な。
1 needs to use the threat of the court. Fires off the Shinku Hadouken. Hits them with a stop and pop.
こいつほらカウンターがうまいんだよ。はい落としたねでも。
Crowns them from above. And whiffs. They're wide open. Rushes in. Looking for a chance. Can they create
やばい
an
やばい。
opportunity for themselves to seal the deal? Shuts that down with a parry.
これでだから体力回復すればいい
Be
の
the
よ。
start of something. Absolutely relentless. This is gonna hurt. Amazing. Gotta do better than that. They're taking a step back. To get me to the face. An excellent read.
あ終わった。
Doesn't take the
こいつ
throw.
掴むのうまいな。
This is the final round.
なんか危うく全部の連勝いくっていうモチベになってたわ。
Open with a fireball.
あ今のは昇竜拳だわ。
Look to apply pressure here. Barely blocks the jump in. Throws them.
もうこいつの掴み射程がえぐい。こいつの掴み射程がえぐいわ。
Excellent block. Oh my god, they just choked it up. Amazing. They were waiting
きっ
for
かけは
it.
こっからだ。
Perfect execution with the anti-air. Oh, here we go. Player 1 tries to make something happen with an overdrive arm. Excellent read.
うわーマジで反応すごいわ。
Pops off the tank and
こいつ確実に格上だわ。
Player 1 is a force to be reckoned with. It's not over yet.
こいつ反応早いわ。
It's time for that putback. Gotta do better than that. The drive impact is denied. Can't tech the throw. Good work staying in throw range there. The throw hits. Now the fun begins. Steps in for the throw. Player 2 has not been shy about using their drive gauge. With this super art connect, blocks it just in time. They must have anticipated a super art coming. Shoots off a fireball up close. Decides to
ガードがもうね追いつかんね、こいつに関しては。
They're barely hanging in there. Can they hold out any longer? Did well to get the buff in there. Gets the jump in. Alright, KO.
あ、こいつね、
Player
やっ
1
ぱりこいつ
sets
苦
the
手だ
tone with
わ。
that win. Let's see if they can keep it up. Looks like they want to establish a rhythm with their ground game and fireball. Gets the counter hit throw.
からのあれね。
Jumps.
よし。
This is the
これだ。
range where things get messy. Can they utilize their reach or bait each other out?
あとはこれを跳ね返す技が欲しいな。
That's not gonna hit. Uses the target combo as a filler. Smart play with the throw. Gets a risky buff in. Barely blocks the jump in. Ooh, there's a side switch. This could be big. Their will to win is really being tested here. They're going for the super art. The super doesn't KO.
ボロ負けで。
That's what
ボロ負
happens
け
when
で
you
すわ。
capitalize on all of your chances.
なんか危うく勝てると思ってしまったな。あいつには勝てんな、やっぱり。何がダメなんだ。普通のコンボ力、普通ノーマルにコンボ力がやっぱ必要か。コンボ力がねないよね。
They're all
No,
fired up.
over.
You're almost underway.
見えんか。
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Starts with a jumper. Both fighters are pretty much unscathed. How are they going to deal damage? What's the play here? Player 1 will be in a world of hurt if their drive gauge runs out. How much damage can they deal before the opponent's drive gauge replenishes? Can they outlast it? Oh, burnout on both sides? This is the range where things get messy. Can they utilize going on the offensive? Shoots off a fireball up close. Life lead opens up. Charges forward. Player 2 has completely used all of their drive gauge, but they still have enough life left to take the round if they play smart. They need to rely on their instincts here. Both fighters are weighing their options and looking for an opening. Fires off the Shinku Hadouken. The super doesn't hit. The engagement here will have a huge effect on the rest of the match.
こっちね。
What'll happen here? They were
これね
not clear for
ジャンプしてきたら昇竜拳。
Player 2 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling.
いいね。なめ腐ってる若造にちょっと
Checking their reaction with a fireball.
部の本物を見せるっていう
This
感
round
覚。
is so important. Heats it up with a combo into
すい
super.
ませんでした。
We're gonna see it rain. Player 1 has the life lead. Can they use it? There's been some back and forth, but no one has dominated the fight. Jones with the fireball. Hits him with
なあ。
Player 2 is working with a better gauge. What can they do with it? Goes for the Shin Hashogeki. Bends the meter, hoping for a good return. This is gonna hurt. Both absolutely refusing to give up ground. There's a burn. Player 1 can't use any drive boost. Burns out. They don't have any leeway to make a mistake. Someone's wanna finish. Player 2
無理
gets
無
the
理。
win in a convincing fashion.
ジャンプからの昇竜拳ないっすよ。そうなんですよ。
It's not
ここ
over
なんですよ。
yet. Let's believe it's time for that run back. Jones with the fireball.
竜巻旋風の後がね、
You know their fireball game is solid because they're only throwing it when their opponent can't jump. Gets a chance with that jump. You can open up
あ
chances
れ
to do
さ、
big damage by baiting something out,
カウンターで
getting
きる
that
でし
opening,
ょ。
and then jumping in. Player 1 has used up all of their drive gauge. Oh, can they survive this badly timed burnout?
はい、ドライブゲージがなくなったらガードしても食らうのよ。
Drives off the table. They need to hold out. Sticks the jump in. Knockdown. Player 2, they've been pushed into the wall and the
よい
stun
しょ。
there. Damage? A reset? They really need to think about their next move. Okay, creating some space here. Player 2 can't afford to get hit again, but still has a chance to take the round if they can find openings to use their drive. Checks them with the projectile.
部の真髄を見せてやろ
Connects with medium, hits them with a stopping block.
う。できんのよな、俺にはカウンターが。あ、やばい。
Combo into what a
おい。
great lead in the life gauge there. Player
おいおいお
1
い。
takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with?
俺もう1時間やってるやん。やっぱ違うキャラ使う
Starting
と
off with fireballs
時
right
間が
from the get-go. Jump.
よいし
Can't
ょ
take the throw. Good work staying in throw range there. Jumps in. Brushes that off and keeps going. Player 1 will need to play it to fires off the Shinku Hadouken. That's not gonna hit. Jumps up. Big throws. Going in. Gets the burnout activates.
大丈夫大丈夫。
Empty drive feed. This is a very precarious situation. Now, can they finish the job? Player Shinku Hadouken. The super doesn't hit. We're at a standstill, but we may see an eruption soon. Time to reassess the situation? Doing some quick planning? Attempts to break the stalemate with the fireball. Are they going to be able to come back and snatch victory from the jaws of defeat? Shrugs that off.
よいしょ。
Noticeable life lead is a comeback still
落としてい
possible.
く。
Not much movement, but a drive rush to keep it going. More fuel to the fire. Hook them up.
あ、これやばいんじゃないの？
Is mounting a comeback. What else is the charges up the flat?
危ない。
We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win?
Final round. Fight.
Who's going to steal this? Reads the jump in perfectly. Ooh, what a smart
あ、
throw.
よう掴んできたね。
That throw will do some good damage. Looking to follow up after that target combo. Rushes that off and keeps going.
これね。
Spans the meter. What's
見
next?
てる側からしたらさ、なんでカウンター打てないのって思うやろ。
What are they gonna do?
むずいのよ。
Anti-air in the clutch. Only 50% life left. Throw is denied. Good decision with that throw. Okay, here we go. Nice fireball. Dangerous range here. There's a burnout. This can lead to some big damage. Ooh, they're just gonna go for it with the super. The super's blocked. Oh, come on, kid. Why would you use the super? They both decide to ease the tension and back off.
これだけでやれますね。あとちょっと。はい。
Over.
ゲージなくなってんのよ。
Clinches the win. But that could have been anyone's game. No way we could have called that.
まあまあまあまあまあ。負けは減ったけれども。あ、相変わらずここでつかみはいけんのね。よっしゃ、通信エラーが発生しましたんで。よし、じゃあ今日はもうここで終わりますかね。だいたい1時間、やらせていただきましたので。よしたら今日も、ぼちぼちいろんなキャラ使ってあげる。ちょっと竜が使いやすかったので今後とも、竜を使っていくのかなとは思うんですけれども、またねちょっと機会次やった時に楽しいか楽しくないかでキャラ変更していくかもしれないですけど、 とりあえずはここまでですね。でアーカイブ YouTube に上げてますんで、よろしければ YouTube の方チャンネル登録と TikTok のフォローよろしくお願いします。配信はもうねゲリラ的に変なタイミングするんで、よかったらまた来てください。ということで今日はここまで。おつけろ。